Yo, we hit that gridiron and we do run. I said we do run. Yeah, we do run. I said we smash, we hit. Now you run. I said now you run. Yeah, now you run. We never slow down. Purple and gold now. Yeah, it's going down. Bring it on. Yeah, you better squad up. Go ahead, line them up. We getting fired up. Bring it on. Yo, give me some purple.
What up, JJ Vikings crew? There have been many talks about our defensive line. And obviously, we've seen it. We've seen a lot of how our run-stopping defense is just not there anymore. We don't have the meats anymore. Our defense has been too soft, been too weak, been too vegan. We lost Linval Joseph back in 2019, or I believe 2019 was his last year with the Vikings. Tried to get him back. Didn't work out. And we just need some defensive lineman help overall. And don't get me wrong, I like Kyrus Tonga. I like Dean Lowry. I like Harrison Phillips, the guys that can play the 5-tech spot, that can move around a little bit on the defensive line. But we just need that one true defensive tackle. Whether it's Ndamukong Suh, whether it's Linval Joseph, whether it's Akiem Hicks. And why not none other than the Viking destroyer himself, the person who dominated the Vikings for years, Akiem Hicks? Why not let him dominate with the Vikings now? Because Akiem Hicks is actually my number one favorite to come to the Vikings. And we really need defensive line help. We really need defensive line help. And Akiem Hicks, the stuff that he's done to Garrett Bradbury and Kirk Cousins on national television, yeah, he's destroyed both of them. Got into Kirk Cousins. He's throwing Garrett Bradbury around so much. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. And it was really shown in 2020. And that was pretty obvious because Garrett Bradbury wasn't exactly the center that he is today. Because back in 2020, we weren't as reliant on Bradbury as we are on him now, which is why we definitely need defensive lineman help. Although it'd be pretty funny to watch Akiem Hicks practice against Garrett Bradbury every single day, and that'd be pretty cool there. But overall, Akiem Hicks is a fantastic player. Now, I get it. These guys are getting up there in age, and they're a little bit older now. They're veterans. But they can still provide great depth to the table on the defensive line. Helps us preserve guys like Kyrus Tonga, and just it helps with the rotational stuff. And I'm pretty sure Akiem Hicks kind of knows Kyrus Tonga because I'm assuming they had time together in Chicago. But overall, we just need that depth, we need that help, and we need those meats again on the defensive line, because we're not going to stop any kind of running with the kind of vegan defense on the line that we have. And I just think that if we bring back the meats, the RBs of the Vikings, I think that we'll really go somewhere. And I think that Akiem Hicks is the guy to get the job done. And for some reason, it doesn't seem weird to have him in purple, even though he destroyed purple for so long. Our guys, he destroyed. Like every time he sacked Kirk Cousins, I thought Kirk wasn't going to get back up. And sometimes Kirk looked dead on the field after Akiem Hicks was done with it. That was funny. Kirk Cousins looked dead on the field. Oh my gosh! With the way that our offensive line was not holding up, Kirk, did not have any time in the pocket at all with Akiem Hicks there. And I remember in 2020, Week 10 of the 2020 season, when the Vikings somehow beat the Bears on Monday Night Football. Kirk Cousins gets his first Monday Night Football win. Vikings beat the Bears. That wasn't exactly a fluke. That was just us playing a great game. And this final score was 19-13. And I remember Akiem Hicks going out of the game with some kind of leg injury, foot injury, lower leg. And I remember me being so happy that Akiem Hicks was out, because that was what gave us the advantage to throw the touchdown to Adam Thielen later in the game in the fourth quarter. But obviously we had that bad snap on the extra point and a busted play, and that's what caused us to win the game by only 6, because we were able to contain Nick Foles in his time with the Bears in 2020. We were somehow able to contain him with that not very great defense. But 2020 was a mediocre year. I do admire how even though we started out 1-5, that we still tried to make a playoff run. So that was pretty cool. But Akiem Hicks, great player, and also a great person, funny guy outside of football. I think he provided great talent, great depth to our team. and I'd love to see him. But hey, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think. And hope to see him on our team. Hope to see him in purple. That'd be awesome. Skol.
Yo, we hit that gridiron and we do run. I said we do run. Yeah, we do run.